Good morning, students. Next topic, symmetry. Next topic, symmetry. So, symmetry function means these are the understanding the arrangement of the organisms. Symmetry function was understanding the arrangement of the organisms. So, balanced distributions. So, paired organisms, they are the balanced distribution or single organisms. They are presenting on the central axis. So, these are the functioning of the symmetry. First one, symmetry is the two types. One is the asymmetry. First one asymmetry. First one asymmetry. Second one symmetry. Asymmetry. Second one symmetry. First one asymmetry. Second one symmetry. So, the asymmetry. First one asymmetry. Asymmetry means the animal cutting to the any angle does not divided into two equal parts. Do not divide into two equal parts. Once revise asymmetry. Asymmetry means the organism cutting to the any angle does not divide into two equal parts. So, these are called the asymmetry. Asymmetry means the organism cutting to the any angle does not divide into two equal parts. So, these are called the asymmetry. Example, sponges. So, these are the sponge. Once you know, these are the anterior side, downwards, posterior side. So, these are the ventral side, these are the dorsal side. Anterior side, posterior side, ventral side and dorsal side. So, the organism cutting to the anterior to posterior. So, these are the anterior, these are the posterior. The organism cutting to the anterior to posterior does not divide into two equal parts, So, these are called the asymmetry. So, these are the sponge rough diagram. So, they are the cutting to the anterior to posterior through the central axis. Divided into two equal parts? No, there is no two equal parts. So, this type is called the asymmetry. Next one, the ventral side. So, these are the ventral side, these are the dorsal side. So, they are cutting to these angle. Divided into two equal parts? No, there is no two equal parts. So, these are called the asymmetry. The animal, the organism cut into anterior to posterior through the central axis does not divide into two equal parts, or cutting to the ventral to dorsal. So, through the central axis there is no divided into two equal parts. So, these are called the asymmetry. A means opposite of the symmetry. So, they are the asymmetry. Example, sponges and gastropods. Sponges and gastropods. Next one, second one, symmetry. Second one is the symmetry. The symmetry means the organism. Symmetry means the organism, the animal cut into anterior to posterior. The animal cut into anterior to posterior. The animal cutting to the anterior to posterior. The animal cut into the central axis. The central axis is divided into two equal parts, is called symmetry. So, the organism cutting to the central axis in any angle through the central axis divided into any plane, any angle is divided into two equal parts is called the symmetry. Once revised, the animal cut into anterior to posterior or ventral side to dorsal side. So, they are through the central axis is divided into two equal parts. So, these are called the symmetry. The organism cut into the central axis through the central axis is divided into two equal parts from the any plane, one or many planes. So, these are called the symmetry. So, the symmetry is the two types. Symmetry is the two types. One is the radial symmetry. One is the radial symmetry. Another one is the bilateral symmetry. First one radial symmetry. Second one bilateral symmetry. First one the radial symmetry. So, the radial symmetry means the organism. Radial symmetry means the organism cut into any plane, any angle is divided into two equal parts. The organism cut into the central axis through the any plane or any angle is divided into two equal parts. So, these are called the radial symmetry. Once revised, radial symmetry. Radial symmetry means the organism, the animal through the central axis cut into the central axis through the any plane or any angle is divided into two equal parts is called the radial symmetry. Just example. So, these are the organism, animal. So, these are cutting to the one angle divided into two equal parts. Also, these are the one angle divided into two equal parts. Cutting to the these angle divided into two equal parts. Cutting to the these angles is divided into two equal parts. So, these type of the symmetry is called the radial symmetry through the central axis. So, these are the central axis. The cut into the any angle through the central axis divided into two equal parts is called the radial symmetry. Example hydra. So, these are the hydra. So, the hydra is cut into the anterior to posterior is divided into two parts. So, another angles. So, this angle is cut into the two equal parts. So, this angle is cut into the two equal parts. So, the organism, the hydra cut into the any plane is divided into two equal parts. So, they are called the radial symmetry. Example hydra. So, the phylums are the Cnidarians and Ctenophores. Example phylum is the Cnidaria and Ctenophora. Next one, the radial symmetry advantage. The radial symmetry is the advantage for the sessile. Sessile are slow moving. So, the radial symmetry is the advantage of the sessile or slow moving animals. The radial symmetry is advantage for the sessile or slow moving animals. Sessile means these are the attachment of animals. Attachment animals. So, they are the sessile. So, slow moving, they are the moving the slowly moving. So, they are the advantage of the sessile and slow moving animals are the radial symmetry is advantage. Next one, these are the another advantage, the radial symmetry animals. The radial symmetry animals, they are the move to the any angle. So, for example, so they are these move to the this angle. So, move to the this angle. So, they are the and fast going to the this angle or fast going to the this angle. The respond to the any angle in the fast. So, these are called the advantage of the radial symmetry. So, they are the radial symmetry. Example Cnidarians and Ctenophore. Example is the hydra. Next one, a bilateral symmetry. Bilateral symmetry. So, the bilateral symmetry means second one is the bilateral symmetry. So, the bilateral symmetry means the organism cut into central axis, through the central axis only one angle, cut into the central axis only one angle is divided into two equal parts. So, human being. So the cut into they are the anterior side, the downwards is the posterior side. So cut into this angle, is divided into two equal parts, only one angle. So they are called the bilateral symmetry. Bi means two. So the organism only one angle is divided into two equal parts is called the bilateral symmetry. Bilateral symmetry means the organism cut into the only one angle is divided into two equal parts is called the bilateral symmetry. Next one, the bilateral symmetry example, fish. So they are the fish. So they are the ventral side, these are the dorsal side, they are the anterior side, these are the posterior side. So these are the cut into this angle divided into two equal parts. There is no divide into two equal parts. Only the ventral side to dorsal side. The ventral side to dorsal side is divided into two equal parts. For example, these are the fish. Example, they are the fish. They are the central region is divided into two equal parts. Only one angle is divided into two equal parts. So they are called the bilateral symmetry. The human being also example of the bilateral symmetry. Only one angle is divided into two equal parts. Another one is a butterfly. So they are the butterfly. Only one angle, so divided into two equal parts. So they are the half part. These are the half part. So these are called the bilateral symmetry. Bi means two. The animal only one axis, only one plan. So they are divided into two equal parts is called the bilateral symmetry. Next one, the bilateral symmetry animals are the fast moving. They are the sensory is the well developed. The sensory is the well developed. It is called the cephalization. The cephalization. So they are the easily identify the food materials. Easily identify of the food materials. Next one, they are easily identify the mates. The male organism identify the female organisms. Female organism identify the male organisms. Next one, escaping from the predators. Escaping from the predators. So they are the sensory is the well developed. So these are called the cephalization. Cephalization. Cephalization, 2 marks, very important question. Cephalization, 2 marks, very important. Cephalization means the concentration of sensory cells and nerve cells. Sensory cells and nerve cells are presenting on the ventral side, presenting on the anterior side. Is called cephalization. Cephalization. The cephalization means the concentration of sensory cells and nerve cells are presenting on the anterior side. So these are called the cephalization. 2 marks, very important. Once revise the bilateral symmetry. The bilateral symmetry means the organism cut into only one angle is divided into two equal parts is called the bilateral symmetry. So next one, these are the examples are the hydra, fishes and human beings. Next one, butterfly, fishes and human beings. Next one, they are the bilateral symmetry animals are the mostly active. So they are the identify of the easily identify the food materials. Next one, easily identify the mates, like male organism identify the female organism, female organism identify the male organisms. Next one, escaping from the predators. So they are the well developing of the cephalization. The cephalization means the concentration of sensory cells and nerve cells presenting on the anterior side. So they are called the cephalization. They are the bilateral symmetry. So another one is the pentamerous radial symmetry. Another one is the pentamerous radial symmetry. Pentamerous radial symmetry means penta means 5. Penta means 5. So the organism cut into the central axis through the 5 angles is divided into 2 equal parts. So these are called the pentamerous radial symmetry. So example C star. So they are the cutting to the one angle, second angle, third angle, fourth angle, next one fifth angle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The organism divided into 5 angles divided into 2 equal parts. So they are the pentamerous radial symmetry. Penta means 5. So the 5 angles the organism is divided into 2 equal parts is called the pentamerous radial symmetry. Example C star. Example C star. Penta means 5. The organism cut into the 5 angles is divided into 2 equal parts is called the pentamerous radial symmetry. So these are the symmetry. So symmetry means they are the identification of observation of the paired organisms. Organism distribution is the identification. First one asymmetry and symmetry. Asymmetry means the organism does not divide into 2 equal parts is called the asymmetry. That animals are the do not develop the sensory and locomotory functions. Next one, second one is the symmetry. Symmetry means the organism is through the central axis one to many angles is divided into 2 equal parts is called the symmetry. Next one, symmetry is the two types, radial symmetry and bilateral symmetry. Radial symmetry means the organism any angle through the central axis is divided into 2 equal parts is called the radial symmetry. Next one, bilateral symmetry. Bilateral symmetry means the organism only one angle through the central axis divided into 2 equal parts is called the bilateral symmetry. Next one, pentamerous radial symmetry. Pentamerous radial symmetry means the organism through the cutting to the central axis through the 5 angles is divided into 2 equal parts is called the pentamerous radial symmetry. So they are the symmetry. Next topic, diploblastic and triploblastic. Next one, diploblastic and triploblastic. Diploblastic, triploblastic. So diploblastic and triploblastic. First one, diploblastic. Diploblastic means in the embryonic stage. In the embryonic stage, the formation of the two germ layers. The embryonic stage, the formation of the two germ layers is called the diploblastic. two germ layers. They are the outer germ layer, they are the inner germ layer. Outer is the ectoderm. Outer ectoderm, inner is the endoderm. In the embryonic stage, they formation of the two germ layers. So these are called the diploblastic. Outer ectoderm, inner endoderm. Next one, the triploblastic. Triploblastic means in the embryonic stage, the formation of the three germ layers. Formation of the three germ layers. Outer ectoderm, middle mesoderm, inner endoderm. So these are called the triploblastic animals. Diploblastic and triploblastic. Diplo means di means two, tri means three. In the embryonic stage, the formation of the three germ layers. So they are called the diploblastic animals. Next one, triploblastic animals. So triploblastic means in the embryonic stage, the formation of the three germ layers. So they are called the triploblastic animals. Outer ectoderm, middle mesoderm, inner endoderm. So they are the diploblastic, they are the triploblastic. Next topic, continue to the coelom.